Everything is in cycles, man. James Brown never had the machine of MTV.
Cycles, waves of anticipation.
I came out, a couple years later, Dream Warriors came out. 5 years later, Ghetto Concept come out. 4 years later, Shot Clear come out.
And then came Cardi, and then every time it came, it got bigger and better. Who's gonna be the next wave, who knows?
Drake, he's a talented person, but it's not the kind of music that I listen to, but I still, how can you not follow what's happening?
Now, would you compare the buzz to the others? No, you just say it's another brick in the foundation.
All the major press and the major buzz that he's getting, it's amazing for him as an artist. Everything else that we've kind of built up as a country is being like forgotten about. Some of the buzz gets kind of offensive.
Extremely short attention span. What's now and what's next? Without anyone ever asking what else or what happened before. No one asked that question.
That's why it's really important that we document our history. I'm a student of Canadian hip hop. I'm a student of hip hop, period.
The changes in hip hop, they happen so rapidly.
I've never identified a Canadian hip hop sound.
You gotta move with the way technology is moving. The boundaries of hip hop have changed.
What is the Toronto sound? Well, it's not one specific thing. It's the fact that artists up here are fearless. And we are products of our environment, the melting pot. We are one of the major melting pots of the globe. And it shines through our music.
My name is Cadence Weapon. I'm from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. And I'm going to do a verse from a new song called Hope in Dirt City. I'm from the city with the malls and the detailed directories. All my friends are dropouts and retail celebrities. The kid in the back, yeah, he works at AA, but did you know that every Sunday he goes to AA? Hey, I wonder what they'd say. He's the LCD like DFA. She's his GF, he's working on a BFA. Now he's making news like CF Kane. Trying to make moves, transitional pace, drinking Canadian club and Canadian clubs. Our brains used to float on Arabian rugs. 2 out of 3 wishes is to feel less listless. We were the troubled kids, all concerned with existence, with each and every promise left unfettered, knowing that I know buys records, so I keep a record of that whenever I record.
What's poppin', yo? It's the kid, man. The Kid Famous, thekidfamous.com. I think a lot of the youths right now, they're watching us, but they don't really see what's going on inside the TV. So I got this one track called Perception vs. Reality, and it goes, surprise, do you see what I see? You see me in the screen, I see you watching me. Infatuated, got your brain soaked in ivory. And I'm a star, you ain't have to take astrology. Let's call it perception versus reality. You think I'm famous, I think I'm an anomaly. You trying to be him, I already am. By the time you're the kid, I'm the man. You understand? Raise your hands. If you don't get the message, I suggest you check your spam. What you don't see is where it all began. So sitcom, roger that, put it on demand. You staring at me, all stands in the stands. My stats in 2 years, I'm like raps Kevin Durant. Well, that's why I'm going to end it off. Check out thekidfamous.com. We're in the building.
I'm about to drop this nice little street EP called the Big Sox Versions, where I take other people's music and make it my own. And I got this one called Emily Haynes. I dedicate this to my favorite lady. Let her sing, peep my wedding ring. Married to the game with a John Stud pedigree. Seeing as I treat my every word like my children, try and touch that, I turned Scottish. Killed him. The dough was risen. Look how I roll through. There's 3 letters I don't use. I-O-U. Everything is copacetic. Living with my regrets and chose this one by metric because I'm so cool. The streets got a million stories and I am one of them. Treat me like I'm Sean Corey Carter. I ain't loving them. It's hot in the kitchen. Watch as I opens ovens up. Go ahead, Twitter tweet. I got the roughest stuff like King Midas, alchemistry. Blemish me? Never. Still I apologize for them lines severed. Fair weather friends, scheming on your ends. I did not invent it, but I'm sure I can prevent it. Vent it.
My name's D-Sisive. Once my pen hits the tree bark, I go beyond what you call 16 bars. And I don't mean 300 like Game from Compton, name dropping everybody from Dre to Rakim. I'm beyond like DJ Cheap Shot, fingertips cutting on Reseda Beach songs. Real talk, MCs get V'd off, fall the fuck back now, give me your Reeboks. Piece the search in his box cut, got rap in a lampshade hat with its cock tucked. Now put your lotion in the basket. And throw your demos in the trash bin. Don't be mad cause the crowds aren't opening. You're played out like Make Money choruses. And what dope is it you're doper than? Crack, heroin, marijuana, smoke again? The phone's ringing, dummy, it's anyone who ever wrote a rhyme. They all want your publishing. Relax or succumb to the punishment. Kanye lied, don't rap, get studying. I'ma run till I reach Chris Rios. Minus 300 kilos like D. Cole's. Physique too chubby for the breakdance. Right hand too shaky for the spray cans. Lips too skinny for the beatbox. But I'll spit on every single one of Pac. Truth is, I was a wannabe Rob Van Winkle to the extreme. Repeat on. Brainwashed by the loop of a Queen song. Go Ninja Go. I even had a gi on. Guess what? I grew up. Guess what? I grew up while you're 40 and from Buffalo throwing W's up. Them basement mainstream dreams be more Wayne Campbell than Wheezy. Excuse me? On your knees. Bow to my toe tips. You are not worthy. I am no Aerosmith. Spit machine gun funk like I wrote for Big. Spit machine gun funk like I roll with Tip. Amnesia Europasis. You're better off drawing dicks in your notebook, Jonah Hill. D-Sisive, sealed and signed. I am the future. Let the children die.
I won't even try to go anywhere near that, but I'm buck 65. I'll just give you a romantic kind of song. Well, believe me, I've tried, but there's no explaining. Eyes piled up, you look like a painting. Saintly and sexy, the soft-spoken wind blows. Uncertain curtains cover broken windows. In desperate need of safe haven and inflamed, I walk around Paris unshaven and ashamed. 20-odd years since last time I slow danced, teenage crisis and the end of romance. I see myself in the form of a wolf, furry, down on all fours and worried. Uneven colors and the echoes of flawed tones, connections I've lost in a collection of jawbones. Apples and oranges, you decide which. I'm writing graffiti on Suicide Bridge. I once knew a woman who was clever and tough, who said too much makeup is never enough. Her eyelids were heavy with words and desire. She lives underwater with the birds and the fire. And it just so happens I'm selling my psyche. If you like love, you'll love this most likely.
Yo, I go by the name of the Maestro Fresh West. I'm gonna kick a little something that I never recorded, nothing like that, but I think it's pretty appropriate for today right now. I say, yo, but y'all don't hear me though, really though. When will you learn? You wanna be Papa Stro? You gotta wait your turn. Sit back and listen to the story, how I came on the set. The college dropout, way before Kanye West. In '87, mama cried, her heart was torn. In '89, mama look now, a star is born. I didn't open doors, fuck that. I punched down walls. How many rappers from Toronto, you don't shut down malls? Told a Public Enemy, they motivated us blacks. I bought the record, nearly died, I saw my name on the back. Then in 1991, some was stacking the crates. Teamed up with Main Source for more atoms to break. I did quantum leaps. I stomped the streets. In '92, we'll hit the boogie down Bronx for beats. Showbiz told me, yo, I got a plan for you, Wes. He liked my style, plus he knew I was a fan of finesse. But one thing is gonna stay up in my heart forever. I seen Tupac and Biggie Smalls perform together. I seen Tupac and Biggie doing songs together. Who would have thought that death would change this art form forever?
I'm Shad. This is on the latest album. You got an isolated, take her out for a nice meal like veal, or maybe baby seal. Clubbing? Nah, too loud and too crowded. It's not 2009, B. I ain't 19, I ain't waiting in no line, please. Boring is pouring over rhyme schemes. A cat's grinding, trying to be the last sign like Pisces. I'm not Chinese, but I like me some lychee iced tea with pearls. Find me on a nice beach doing tai chi with girls. And it's likely that I might see the world off of rapping these bars. It's a trip passing these stars when they casting call for the acting captain in charge. I'm the black Captain Picard. Sergeant of the Rebel Army. Charming as the devil, we'll hustle on the level of Barney Rubble on Red Bull, the vessel at the end of the day. I'm not the bee's knees, only need knees to bet on the prey. Break bread with the saints, for the sake of heaven, brethren awake. This is a full-time work group, and virtue is on and off of the church pew. Searching you find before this verse through, find the merch booth. Spend some time.
My name is Moonshine. I'm originally from Saskatoon. I work pretty heavily with Mr. D-Sisive. Before the Rolodex will get him nervous. When all I'm after is less excuses and better service. Is it too much to ask for that today? Or is that the faster way to pass away the narrow path I have to lay? I have to say to get it all I'm working. To get the cash, just to get some ass, I put the work in. Bust the facts, you can rush the stage rage, even stress the merchants. To get the best, get what's next, to be a better person. Me, I'm after more fame and fortune. The same as all of us want, only in same proportions. I want the moon and the stars, exclusive shoes and cars. I want the booze and the bars, the beauty with the boobs and booty that's large. I want the freedom to say it, I want to mean what I'm saying. For me to be the man whose dreams come true. Moon will be the man who schemes and moves to put the needles to grooves. If I want it, why would I leave it to you?
Oh, hey. Is that camera rolling right now? This is the hottest shit in the world right here. No, straight up. If you listen to like all of us, we all got different styles, and like I think I'm just amazed at everybody's style personally. And I've been, you know, these guys for sure travel way more than me, but to this day, have I seen any artists in the world that are more talented than Canadian artists? And that's me, man. Straight up. That's where I feel Canadian hip hop's going. You know what I mean?
We never had an industry here. There's no industry, man. Sam said, you can look at America, you have like, in terms of hip hop, you got like so many artists at one time selling platinum records. When I came out, I was like, yo, Toronto's blowing up. No, it's not. But collectively, we keep doing a thing, slowly but surely, you know what I'm saying? There's light at the end of the tunnel, man. It's a long ass tunnel, but it's light at the end of the tunnel.